Hey everyone, my name is Jill or Teacher Jill, right? Because with VIPKid, I apologize for not making the videos I had promised to make. Life distracted me. It's very easy to do. And I just kind of went off and, didn't make the videos like I should have. But this is one. So, VIPKid, this one is all about how to cheaply teach for VIPKid, like do it on the cheap. Um, So VIP could change their pay structure. It's not at all what it used to be. Um, but it's still a very easy job. I don't ever prep. I can manage my bookings from my phone. It's very easy to do. Okay. I know it's intimidating when you're first starting because you don't really know what to expect, but it doesn't take long to get the feel of things. Okay. So don't feel overly intimidated. I kicked the can down the road with this job for like a full year before I actually taught my first class. Um, or maybe even 2 years. Yeah, maybe even 2 years. I kept putting it off. Um, and I did start teaching back with the old pay scale. Yeah, I was making wonderful money for what this gig was. And the money now it's fine. It is an easy job. But if you're saying they've changed the pay scale, I see all these videos about all these props, all these people like doing just these insane things to drum up their classes. You don't have to sink a lot of money into this to teach for VIPKid, okay? Um, The main thing I would suggest if you're going to spend money on something might be a backdrop. So if your computer doesn't back up to a wall, you might need a backdrop. This is literally it's a $10 like rolling wardrobe that I put a poster board on and I put this cloth. I ordered this from Amazon when I first started teaching. This has been my backdrop as long as I've been teaching for VIPKid. It was all said and done $25. And you think, well, I'm not going to spend that to begin with. That's okay. If you have a wall behind you, you don't really need a backdrop. You can put up some pictures that you probably already have in your house to make your backdrop just a little more like punch it up a little bit. You don't have pictures to hang behind you, that's fine. You can just do a plain backdrop. That's it. I wouldn't fuss about it too much, okay? Um, Secondly is props. I do not use props. Hardly ever. If I'm using a prop, it's because it's already on my desk. Okay? Um, don't beat yourself up about props. Some people just go above and beyond for props. Typically, those are teachers of younger kids. Now, if you love to teach the younger ones, absolutely get props. They do enjoy the props. And if you think, well, I don't know what to buy for props. You know what? Some props you could use, just anything real that you already have in your house. Those make great props. And you're able to view the lessons ahead of time once they're booked and you can pull up those lessons, review like if banana is a word or if it's different fruit and you have those in your kitchen, go get them. They like to see those. They do like the props. I prefer teaching older kids. I do teach some of the youngers, but I like older kids. They're not as fussed about props. Same thing with secondary rewards. I have this fake money that I mean, it looks very real. This is prop money. And this is the only secondary reward I use. The little kids don't really care that much about money. Or sometimes, if I'm feeling a little bit generous, I will use my Russian nesting doll, my Matryoshka doll. I'll use her sometimes because the kids love to see those. Um, but she's old and she's very special to me, so I don't use her that much. That's why I don't use her very often. So yeah, don't sweat it. Okay? Don't sweat the props or the secondary rewards. I hardly ever use secondary rewards. My older kids just are not, they don't care. And if you want to do a totally free secondary reward, there's usually a blank slide right towards the very end of class, it's either the very last slide or the next to last slide. You can jump ahead to that slide and you can draw a face. You can ask your student, do you want big eyes or small eyes? Big nose, big mouth, small mouth, right? And you can draw a silly face. You can have them draw it in. That's a fun reward to do, and that's totally free. So don't break the bank before you're making money in classes because as I said, the money is not what it was to win. I'm very grateful to have this job. I'm very grateful for this money, but it is hard to go from the pay scale we were at to the current pay scale. It still stings a little bit. It does. I'm not gonna lie about that. But again, I'm a mom. I have a very limited, hard to fit schedule. I have three young kids still, and I need to make extra money. And this fit the bill. So it's a great job. So I hope this video helps you. Thanks.